What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for stopping by and clicking on that thumbnail. Today I wanted to talk about my very first vlog, episode number 1. Kind of want to test it out, see how the waters feel, because people, they always ask. No, they don't. But people do ask questions, and I feel like, if I'm gonna get fans, it's only fair to them to know information, because in these days you don't get those cool little booklets that you used to get when you would get like an album or a CD. You just get the song and that's it. So I'm gonna do my due diligence and give you all some information about Astralblue. So, it's cold out here in Antarctica. The first question is what is the Astralblue? Or rather, how did the name come about? Honestly, I just want to know what it smells like. The name came about because in 2002 or 2003, I was on the Lego website, shout out Lego, and I was playing one of their flash games, and you needed to create an account in order to play. And so I wasn't sure a username to come up with, so it said pick a favorite subject to read and your favorite color. So I loved reading about astral projection.
What do you say?
Astral projection is the basically your soul or spirit leaving your body while you're sleeping to go venture out into the astral realm. You get to go see the Great Pyramids of Egypt, and you fly around Mount Fuji if you want. It's
Antarctica.
For those that are contained, it's a dream. It's a dream. If you dream, you're sleeping. And guess what? I ain't never sleeping. I never got sleeping. And so for me, it was just the thought of it was incredible, because I, as a child, we all had bad upbringings. Mommy and daddy didn't give us enough love, or whatever it is. Unfortunately, I was a victim of abuse when I was a kid. I'm not going to touch how bad it was or what happened, but this is why it means, just the topic intrigued me so much. It was because it was just something, for me it meant freedom. It was absolute freedom. It was a way for me to escape, and it was great. And so then that's where the astral part comes from. And then from there, hold on.
Antarctica.
Yeah, there we go. Then from there, blue. My favorite color is blue, so astral blue. Put that together, and you get the Astralblue. The cool part about it, I didn't think about it until a good number of years ago, was you call the ocean the big blue, the deep blue sea, this and that and the other. When I thought about that, I was like, oh snaps. This kind of means that the Astralblue is kind of just another name for the universe. The ocean of the stars, And again, I didn't pick the name out. It kind of just came to me. I had read Harry Potter, loved Animorphs, all kinds of stuff, but for some reason, well, not for some reason, but for some reason, that was the question. I've never been on anything that says, what's your favorite kind of book to read? Especially for these days, I don't know if many kids read books. I don't know. I don't talk to them. So that's how Astralblue came about. Then the next step is the fact that I have no words in my music. And the reason for that is because I grew up with Beethoven, Looney Tunes, Metallica, Tupac, Just the whole spectrum. I had the whole spectrum of music. My mom loved it. She 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 wanted her metal heavy, and she wanted her rap gangster. She didn't want any. She didn't like R&B. Sorry Usher, shout out, but mom don't like you, dog.
All right, so mom likes Usher, she just doesn't like his music.
Um, it's gotta make you feel like a badass, like you're here to get it. Not a fan. But again, we had Beethoven. Beethoven, Mozart. I'd fall asleep listening to it in the during the nighttime drives. And so I gained the appreciation for the music itself as an art, rather than something that you bop with your girls as you're going down to the club. It was, oh, did you hear that arpeggio? That was very nice. That was very well played. They could have picked a number of notes to put in there, but that B flat that they put in there, absolutely incredible. Another fun fact about me: when I can't read notes, I can look at it and I can figure it out based on the da 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 da. I can, because I've been doing music forever. When I was in elementary school and I found out that we have music class, and we could go play the xylophone sometimes or play the recorder sometimes, do some hot cross buns, I was all about it, because again, it was another way for me to escape to a different thing. Because when I'm playing music, I'm not thinking about bills. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about the music. I don't even think about it. It just happens. I kind of just grab it and I try and put it in, and it comes out differently than what I had thought in my head, but that's just part of it, Every artist can point out mistakes on their paintings that nobody else can see, and it's just because they are an artist, and those mistakes are nothing. You can't even see it because it's art. Not saying that artists are perfect, and I'm not saying that they're masters. That's not it. But an artist is able to say, hey, there's no mistakes, just happy little trees. So that's why my music it's all instrumental. There's no singing. There's one, and that's for Get 'Em. And I wouldn't even say that it's singing. It's just, I did a recording to, one, figure out how to do it, and two, because I wanted to portray and give people the understanding of how powerful words are when you put them in a song and try and deliver a message. Because all of my music, they all have different titles. It's not I Want You Back, it's Tree Line, it's not Let's Go Get Some, it's Frog, it's not Party Up in Here, it's Lighter. Things like that. My music is not meant for the club. It's not meant for the hype lit scene. It's for you to go on your own mental adventure and just explore. Kind of like when you go to the Pink Floyd laser light show at the planetarium, which, if you guys don't do that, you really need to do it. I haven't done it, but let's all put it on our bucket list. Spice of life. Let's see here. The next, so my music, trying to, I lost my, I go off like that. Oh, so for Get 'Em, the song Get 'Em, I put those words in there again just to portray how powerful words can be. Because if you take those words out and you were to listen to the instrumental version, it wouldn't be as menacing sounding. And it's I don't want to say like menacing as if like it sits with death metal, but if you listen to it, you go like there's a you know, and there's it sounds. I use the flat chords to make sure that it sounded dark, but still Astralblue, because I like to play in the major keys, which you know, if you play with the white notes on the piano, it's gonna sound happy. If you play with the black notes, it's gonna sound sad. If you play with only the black notes, it's gonna sound a little Chinese, which is a cool little trick. If you guys are ever trying to pick up an instrument and want to impress your friends, just be like, hey, watch this. Hey, you got it from Astralblue. Let's see here. I can't think of anything else. I started 2020 actually making music as Astralblue. I'd already been making music prior to that, but I went with Astralblue. I was like, this is going to be the professional one. This is going to be it. This is what I'm building off of. And no matter what anybody says, I'm going to keep going. Through time, I've, you know, how do I put it? It sucked. It sucked. And a lot of people didn't listen to it. Friends, family, you know, and it was just like, all right, I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep making and learning how to make better music until you have no choice but to say, holy crap, this is good, because I did it. One of my issues is I love classical music, like Beethoven, Mozart. One of my favorites is from Bach.
Just looked it up. It's called Toccata and Fugue in D minor. Watch me try my hardest on saying this completely wrong. Bless your sweet soul. Get him, boy.
Is the I want to say Concerto number 5.
Pretty rough, right? Keep it going.
And it's the one that you all know. It's a da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It's the Dracula sounding one.
Oh, got it right. Look at that.
However, there's a part in there, I've always loved it. It's in the middle, and it's just this, and I've always loved that, where you go this note, that note, this note, that note, this note, that note, that, and it's something that you hear in like say newer metal bands like Unearth or Bullet for My Valentine.
They were new in 2010. You aged yourself again, boy.
You know, if you're playing on the guitar, you'll hit the 6th string, then you'll jump up to like the 5th or the 4th string, and you go. Oh
yeah! Oh, look at you.
Or you go just open string, and you just you go things like that. Like I don't like. It's so simple to play, but it just like. It hits me hard. So when I like, if I was to take that part and I was to just throw some drums on there with some double bass, oh my gosh, that would be it. And that's another thing. I absolutely love double bass. You give me some juicy double bass, I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
Tell them.
Now, All That Remains has some of the best double bass ever. And I don't care what haters have to say.
Haters.
I don't care if they think that there's a better band.
Is that right?
I don't care. This is my journey, and I'm gonna tell you right now. All That Remains, the Fall of Ideals album, is one of the best albums that has ever graced my ears. Them and Devil Driver, The Last Kind Words, those two albums, bangers. Bangers. I listened to those two albums and I kind of was like, I don't know how you can do metal better than this. Because you have death metal and they just, you know, you hit it with the blast beats, the double pedal, you know, you got your and you know the death metal, so and it's heavy, and then the guitarist is, you know, arpeggio sweeps all day long, 6-string sweeps, you know, the bassist is doing the same thing, just they're all just doing that. It's good, but
It's not.
my thing is for me personally, a good artist should be using contrast and things like that to express better. You know, you don't need to just throw everything in there and just turn the blender on in order for it to be insane. You don't need that. If you don't know, check out Dark Clouds Over California from Devil Driver. Shout out them. I'm so sorry that when you guys were in Tucson, I was in the front row screaming your names like fangirls.
You have no idea.
I am embarrassed,
I'm so sorry.
but you guys seriously are, you guys brought metal back for me, and it was incredible. I was like, holy, this is it. And then All That Remains, I found out about them just like most people from Guitar Hero
You keep putting an age on yourself, boy. You better stop that.
2.
Huh?
Yeah, when they had 6 on there as a bonus track.
I remember.
Bro. Okay. Boo. And then you have, one thing I like to do is I would go on YouTube and I would look up 6, but it was it was a music video thing that somebody had made, but it was with Final Fantasy VII. Advent Children. It was such a badass, you know, just a badass little thing. And I was like, all right, hell yeah. I hit this. I get this. All right. I get this. So that's those are some of my big hitters. I'm currently working on a new album that is a little bit more balls to the wall, a little bit more saying, hey, this is me, this is Astralblue. Sorry if you don't like it. If you want to go listen to somebody else, that's fine. But guess what? I'm still here, and I'm still going to be doing it. And I'm still going to be getting better. That's just it. If you listen to my older stuff and you listen to, you know, my newer stuff, big difference. One of the biggest differences that I think is a really fun fact about Astralblue is everything except for my latest singles, Fire, Frost, Flywheel, and Furion, is they were all made on Fruity Loops Mobile. These 4 singles were made on my computer, and that's because I didn't have any options. I wanted to make music. I was like, I need it. I need to get myself out there, because at this time I was living with Grandma and Grandpa coming on, 8 years, 6 years, you know, and my life was going nowhere. I moved out to Tucson from California to just try and get myself together, and it was just like, holy crap, nothing is working. life was just beating the holy crap out of me, but I didn't realize that it was just to prepare me for, not preparing me, but to help grow me. It's a baptism by fire. You get better by these bad situations in life. If you can overcome them, if you can grow, if you can figure out how you could have handled them better, life itself is going to be amazing. One of the first things is also you have to take responsibility for your own actions. You have to say, okay, my life sucks because I made some pretty cruddy decisions in my past. So now it's time to start making a bunch of good decisions that will one day create an entire future that is just good decisions, and I have nothing to worry about. I'm 32 years old, and again, I'm finally getting my life together. I've been moved out, and I finally got to have my own home at the age of 29.
Quit lying, boy. You know it was 33.
31.
31.
Like, it's been a long road. It's been a lot of people said that I wasn't, and da-da-da-da-da. Well, I'm here, and I'm doing it. That's it, whether you like it or not. I'm here, and I'm doing it. And as long as I keep trying, I'm gonna get there. It's not even a if, it's just a when. Because it takes persistence. It takes the ability and a desire to learn and make yourself better. How do I know this? Because I've made $20 off my music so far.
I tried to come across as like motivational, but it kind of came off as like arrogant. And it was $20, so just bear with me, everyone. Just keep going.
So far. I haven't made $1 million. I haven't made anything like that, but I have made 20 bucks.
That I did.
And that's $20 more than I could say that I had from my music before. Made no money. I don't do concerts. I don't do any of that because I don't know how to. I don't know what I would do. My music is not, like I said, it's not club music. It's not something that I could see being played at EDC. It's something that you sit down and play in the privacy of your own home or your room, and you just want to just chill. Or I'll play it when I'm listening to, or I got like Skyrim going or something like that, and it hits the spot. It's really good for video games. I would definitely love if somebody used it for Shrek, the next Toy Story. That'd be cool. I got a few songs that when I made, I was like, I think this is going to be on a DreamWorks movie or Pixar. Doesn't matter. I'd be happy with both. See me in the new Monsters Inc. I'll take it. So that's a little bit of the Astralblue. Not sure what else to tell you. I'm gonna be doing song breakdowns, that kind of thing. We'll do that whole fun, we'll do not reactions, but just we'll go through each song and I'll give you a fun little spiel about each one, what the thought process is, and because each one is my baby. I can tell you everything all about it, in and out, and that's every musician or producer, whatever. Also, for the record, ladies and gentlemen, I don't really like to call myself a producer because it's just got a bad name on it nowadays. When I hear producer, I think of some 15-year-old kid with Fruity Loops making rap beats for, Trippie Redd. That's not me. No disrespect to them or him, but that's not me. Again, this for me is a passion. It's a lifelong thing. It's an art. I'm not out here trying to get millions. Oh, got a text. I'm not out here trying to get millions or anything like that. If it happens, great. I'm happy with my current life because I have stability. I have financial stability. I don't have to worry. If I get millions and millions and they want to fly me to LA and give me a Ferrari, cool. If not, that's fine too, because I believe that my music is going to stand the test of time. And I truly believe that Astralblue is going to be something that catches on in the next 5 to 10 years, and it's going to be something huge. And I'm just sitting here steadily making music, just slowly releasing it. I'm making my next album, gonna bring that one out here pretty soon. Probably not. I'm gonna take my good long time on that one. I definitely am going to get it out by the end of this year, as I have released an album, at least one every year so far. Last year, I did good. I did 2 albums, if I'm not mistaken. No, an album a year's. No. Last year I did 2. So this year I'm gonna do 1. I'm just doing these singles to kind of just test the waters, get more stuff out there, keep the people engaged, give the people something, something. Because something is better than nothing, but also I don't want to give them just dookie saurus. That's not fair to anybody. So I don't know. I think that's it. Thank you so much for hanging out this long. If you have, to be honest with you, this stuff kind of makes me shy. Not my cup of tea, but I am learning to grow and embrace and do more. And I think this is something that my fans would really appreciate. In which case, shout out to Istanbul in Turkey. I don't know if it's a VPN, could very well be, but there's someone in Istanbul who listens to my stuff every single day. Proud. They listen to Proud every day, and it's on their playlist. So shout out to whoever that is, and keep doing you. I got you. All right. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.